Yo, what's going on, good people out there? This is James, light skin she. Y'all already know what's up. We are the Real 100% podcast. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. Y'all already know, man. Go tap into the Real 100%, Real100.shop. Sign up to the SMS list. You already know, like and subscribe, all that other good shit. And we back at it again, man. What's going on, Miss Light Skin She?
I can't get the sound out of my head. I just keep going. Whatever that thing is. I don't know. But I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm here. I'm still alive.
I was about to stop saying
I'm still alive. You know what I mean?
I was going to say that shit too.
See, that's because we're here.
Yeah, we like this, man.
We like this.
We be on the same
We
page.
be finishing each other's sentence.
Sometimes, you be on that bullshit sometimes.
I finish a lot of your sentence. That's more than you.
You capping. You a cornball.
I know.
That's exactly what you would. We do got like one of the little soundboards on the little roadcaster, but you got to set all the sounds up in there.
Yeah, it's all right. I could be our sound guy for now.
It's a soundboard. You probably not a sound guy, but
I could be the soundboard.
But what I think we're gonna.
You just let me know when you want me to do it.
We're gonna switch up some shit in our studio. I want to get a table. We're gonna get a table put here. Cause then I can put the soundboard up here and I can hit little buttons and shit like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't gotta do.
You can hit the button. And what sound do the button make?
You can make it whatever you want.
And what sound do the button make?
Whatever you.
That's what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted you to say, but you didn't catch her. One time.
No.
Please.
Pew, pew, pew. I'm not doing that.
You said pew, pew.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Maybe we can get a soundboard. It's like, I don't know how many little buttons on there, but you can get anything on there. Anything you want, you can get put on there and you just hit the button and it do it. So we gonna get our shit upgraded sooner or later. Just time and patience, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff. I was thinking about this earlier about a camera for some reason, but I've been thinking about that for a while.
For a very long time.
But the way our checking and savings is set up,
listen,
we got other shit we got to do, man. We got bills we got to pay.
Listen, when it's right, it's right.
When Martin Luther, I got bills. He said, Judge, you see who I hang around? B2B.
I ain't got no job.
I ain't got no ends, Judge. No ends. Hey, that nigga was paying with I think he said $100, $150 or $250, some shit like that. $250. That nigga be true. Hey man, Martin, that show was hilarious, yo.
It was.
That nigga, he was complaining about the landlord. Cause the landlord wanted to go up an extra
$5 on the rent. Got the lights and shit turned off. Was protesting for $5. He
kept saying $5. Everybody else thought he talking about $500. He was talking about what? $500.
$5.
He said I would have moved or something like that. He said $5. Them niggas was tripping. That was hilarious, man.
Listen, I understand.
But yeah, we gonna get there, man. We just y'all, keep rocking with it, keep rolling with it, man. I be reading the comments every now and then. I don't have no problem with that. So, and I recognize real shit when I see real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the real shit and the constructive criticism and all that good shit like that. So, just bear with us. For equipment wise, or camera and all that shit like that. But it'll get there when it get there. You know what I'm saying?
Unless y'all gonna buy it for us.
You know what I'm saying?
We could set up a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, y'all can sponsor if you want to.
Okay.
We all about that. You know what I'm saying? That's Real 100 shit too. Shit, that would have been the time you push a button. Yeah, okay. What other sound would you do then besides that? You can't just do this.
Can't think of no other sound besides that one.
Yeah. But what else been going on? It's kind of been chill though. We ain't been doing shit,
I've been trying to get a tan.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Trying to get my melanin.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Because I am light-skinned sheep, but it's been very hot.
Yeah, it's been hot out here the last few days.
Yeah. Last few weeks.
Yeah, that is true. It's been crazy. I bet everybody AC bill, electric bill gonna be higher than the motherfucker.
Okay, it went down last month, and then I bet you it's gonna be high, and that's gonna be some. It's gonna be your fault because I could be hot, but he always gotta have the air on.
Yeah, it be cold. It be hot. Man, fuck that, man.
He have it on. It could be hot. It could be hot.
Yeah, but
by a fan.
Rather than that, we be chilling, man. You know.
Yes.
Kicking it with the family. Doing the brand stuff. First clothes. I be so caught up in the clothes and designing, trying to design, and all these different ideas I be having in my head. But that's what we've been up to, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap into our Instagram page, you know what I'm saying, at Real100. Y'all see all the stuff we be doing on there. Well, yeah, pretty much all the stuff we be doing on Real100, the Instagram page. So tap in on that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But rather than that though, man, you want to get to some of this?
Let's get to the shits. Let's talk about, last week events that happened throughout the week that we have come across. Mm-hmm. So we're more mature. So we watch the news in the morning. Oh, yeah. Well, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you can see it because you go to work earlier than what I do. But, when I wake up, that's what I turn on, the news.
And that is a good thing. I do think that the older you get, the more you start maturing watching certain things. So it's like when I was a little bit younger, watching the news was something I was not interested in. And I'm not as much interested in it as I am, but not as
it's not like an instantly, let me turn this because the news gonna come on. Now, will I say that I watch all of it? No, I watch like the first hour.
But I do like hearing it play. Like you like what the fuck?
I like to be informed. Yes. Yeah. Shout out to Fox 2 News because I watch y'all every morning. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah. And last week we came across a story of repossession.
And just before we get into it, the situation.
Before we get to the shit.
I see so many videos of people getting their car repossessed. Mm-hmm. And they do so much dumb shit where they're getting in the car trying to pull off, arguing with the repo man.
Mm-hmm. Just doing his job.
Arguing about you ain't about to take my car. Mm-hmm. All this other dumb shit that people do when it comes to these cars that they're financing that
they know they haven't paid the payments on.
And don't belong to you. Like when you look on the title, well, first of all, you don't even have the title. You got like
some you do. Some they have electronic titles and then they have the paper.
But even with that though, it still says the bank name and your name.
It says
and the bank name is first.
It says no, your name is first.
Okay, my bad.
But underneath it says secured interest.
Yeah.
Whoever you finance it through.
Yeah. So it'd be like what my man said on Friday. It's like both of ours, but we just gonna keep it up.
Okay. I've even seen it where I have two people on it, like two people interest, like two people own it besides just you. Yeah. And I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah. So anywho, we was watching the news and they had a story about a young lady who shot the repo man who was just doing his job.
That's crazy, yeah.
So it said this happened.
Now remind y'all, like people have done this has to be like the extreme of the extreme when it comes to repo about shooting somebody. I done seen all the pulling off and all that stupid shit, but
listen, it says a Detroit woman who fired multiple shots at a man who was repossessing her car before being shot by the police.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Is headed to trial.
Oh, so she got shot.
Yes. So, okay. So it said this young lady, I'm not going to say her name, she's 38, is accused of firing multiple rounds at a Detroit repo man back in June after he showed up to take her car.
Are you not going to say her name? Why not?
First off, I can't say it because we be putting shit together. So that's one.
I was gonna play that game that I be hearing on what's her name, like what race it is.
Yeah,
that would have been pretty dope. Like what race?
It's self-explanatory when
once you hear the name.
Yeah,
but
I can't even say it.
But people may not know though.
Yeah. Okay. She's from the east side of Detroit.
Well, motherfucker definitely gonna
know. Okay. It said the police officer said he pulled up at the young lady's house where a woman was taking aim at a man. The repo man, testified that he feels he was lucky to be alive after the bullet whistled through his hair and at the back of his truck. I guess he said, I noticed a woman coming down the street as I was strapping the vehicle and noticed cops coming down the street as well, yelling, he stole my vehicle, get him, he testified. So this happened at like 2:58 p.m. So that's
in the morning.
They don't even PM, like in the afternoon.
PM.
Most of the time when they repo your car, it be in the wee hours in the morning or at night. But this one was feeling how he was feeling. So it said, once the shooting started, I was jumping into my truck and taking off. I didn't know if she went right or left or kept coming at me. He said, I knew she hit her vehicle and the back window of my truck. The tow truck driver felt the woman had one thing on her mind. She was trying to kill me. His words. Yeah. It said the officer who shot her is under review by the Michigan State Police Department.
So she ain't dead, so evidently she going.
No, she not dead. She going to trial.
How old you say she was? 30?
She was 38.
38. Well, she is 38.
Yeah, she is due back in court July 15th. She going to jail.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She going to jail.
People should stop being so stupid, man.
How do you think? Not to cut you off. Yes, a tow truck is somebody stealing your car.
I mean, you never know on the east side, man.
Like somebody was like, "Yo, let me ride around with this tow truck and pretend I'm repo and shit, and let me take it."
I would hope not, but I would. I mean, that's people, but I get what you're saying. Though,
that's a scheme of all schemes. And if you hit the right one and know that person,
yeah, but I do get what you're saying. Though you can't think that actual tow truck is. I mean, you probably could, like, well, she did, but you know, you ain't paid on such and such car. And you know you behind however many months that you know, like,
most places you have to be behind 3 months before they start the repossession process.
Yeah. So I mean, but to go that far to start shooting at this man, because at this point you know you are in the realm of getting repo at some point in time because you know you haven't paid your bill in however fucking long you haven't paid your bill. So once you see the tow truck or once you looked out the window and started seeing him pulling off, you already know, like,
okay,
they got me.
Yes,
they found me.
Even if so, he said that she was driving down the street, so I don't even think she was there, and she seen him strapping her car down. Mind you, it's like, I know
2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know we in the streets of the east side of Detroit, but I'm like, that's crazy.
But even when you pull up, y'all got me, man. Let me get my shit out the car real quick. Whatever I got in, let me go ahead and get it out. Because they'll let you get your shit out the car.
They will, if you civil.
Yeah, but to be shooting shots at a tow truck driver and all the other unnecessary things that people do when they're getting repoed is just fucking stupid. That car is not yours. You're still paying on that motherfucker. And it ain't going to be yours until 5 to 6 years.
Yeah. Depending on how long your lease agreement is.
Most of the time, it's about that long.
Yeah, especially with expensive these cars is nowadays. You don't have your typical 3 years. That was the main thing. 3 years.
But anything over $20,000 is gonna be 5 and up.
That's crazy.
Anything over $20,000 is gonna be 5 and up.
That's a long time to pay on the car.
5 and up for sure. Anything under that 20, you might be 3 to 4. 3 to 4 year long under 20,000. You like in that 16 range. You might be pretty good where you might be paying like $300 or something a month type shit. Once you get that 20, you paying 5 and up type shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And we was in that back in the day, but
I know more.
Yeah, car notes is for. I mean, yeah.
No.
I ain't know, yeah.
Car notes is not for us.
Yeah, car notes is fucking ridiculous, man. And I ain't gonna lie, they got some nice ass cars here, but them bitches be like $60,000.
That Bronco.
$70.
Bronco, the big body. I'd be like, oh,
How much that shit hit for?
It's like 68,000.
68,000.
Like, you got me fucked up.
So it's 68 on top of whatever your
before
loan
the
is.
interest.
So you're looking at 75.
I was about to say 85.
That's a goddamn house.
It is.
Like, I better be living out this bitch.
Listen.
Like if we bought it, we on the road, nigga. We living out this motherfucker. We just going across country every damn day. Like, where y'all at? Miami?
Right.
Where y'all at? Tennessee?
We somewhere.
We just riding.
Making our way downtown.
For real. And then we on that yellow brick rainbow, whatever what you call that
yellow
shit?
Brick road.
There you go. We driving down that bitch. But yeah, man.
The moral of the story is the repo man is there to do his job.
Facts.
1, it's his job. 2,
Facts.
You know you ain't been paying your bills.
Facts.
3, why go to the extreme? Because had you have killed him or anything else worse happened, you're going to be in jail forever. I feel like you're going to get jail time now.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Get that 10 to 20.
It's materialistic things.
Yeah. The people just can't let go.
Yeah.
And since we on materialistic things, how about them goddamn Pumas?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So look, they got some Pumas that I guess just came out. Now the original Pumas is like $100. They like red and black, red and white, or whatever the fuck color it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then Balenciaga put their name on top of the Puma on the side of, you can barely see it on the side of the Puma.
Puma and Balenciaga paired up to create a shoe.
And it's called Puma what?
Can you remember?
Puma Speed.
No.
Puma. Wait. Puma Racetrack. What the fuck did that stupid shit say? It was Puma Speed something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Puma Cat? No. Fuck it. What is it?
Do you want to try one more time?
Puma Speed Cat.
Yes.
I had to put them together.
See, there you go. Yeah, so it's the Balenciaga Puma Speed Cat suede sneaker. And the listing price is the lowest we've seen so far is $685.
I think that's like on sneaker StockX.
This one is on sneaker something, and then StockX is $745.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is and then the shoe look fucking stupid. And they got half the whatever that little stripe is on the side, they got half of that shit torn off.
Yeah.
Like it's been damaged. Let's just say because it's like a speed cat, and it's, I guess, let's just say running so fast that the shit came off or some shit like that.
So listen, I'm assuming you paying that much just for the Balenciaga, because the regular price Pumas was only $80.
$80 for just the same exact shoe. Only thing different is that little white part on the side they pulled halfway off.
Yep. Yeah.
There's nothing else changed about the shoe, and then putting Balenciaga on it.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's some like, I just looked at Balenciaga, like, what does that mean? And they said it can refer to two things: a super name of basic origin in Spanish.
Spanish.
Yep, in Spanish. What did I say?
Spanish. Whatever.
Okay. In Spanish, luxury fashion house.
So is that like somebody's last name, Balenciaga? Like,
I don't know. Yeah. It said it was founded by Cristobal Balenciaga, and it's currently headquarters in Paris. So it's just a little
family
French
brand.
Yeah.
And their last name is Balenciaga.
Mm-hmm. But this person who created been dead since 1972. I don't know how long Balenciaga been out, but they probably could have did it off of his name. How
long has it been around just in general? You would tell you?
Let me see.
Probably not. But anyway, I guess the name hold weight because it made the shoe go up so much.
It's a Balenciaga name is Latin for Baal is king. It's the devil. The fuck? It's the devil.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
The lady from Waterboy.
Oh,
you remember his mama? You never seen Water?
No.
Like, it's the devil.
It's Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I don't like Adam Sandler.
And his mama was like, it's the devil.
It's the devil. I had to scroll down.
Hey, everything she said was the devil, for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
In the Acts, it says, does Balenciaga mean Bell is king? And as you go through it,
you about to go down a wormhole.
I am, because I need to know. It say it be in your face, but all you got to do is read.
That is true.
Said that social media that named the name of a luxury fashion brand, Balenciaga, is in conjunction of the phrase that translates to mean Bell is king. They say these claims are false, lies. Don't try to tell me that shit ain't real. Don't try to tell me that shit ain't real, because why would we pull that out the air if it ain't a possibility? If it ain't somewhere where somebody read in between the lines. But it said they have courted controversy in recent campaigns.
All right, baby.
Yeah, I'm not done.
Yeah, we get it. They the devil. I understand. But Shira.
I'm still here.
Yeah, come on now.
I'll read it later.
And you trying, we understand it's the devil. I got it. But what I'm saying is they put their name on this
the devil.
On this one shoe, and all of a sudden it done quadruple.
Quadruple.
Did I say that right?
You said tridruple.
Say it again.
Quadruple.
Quadruple to 7, 8, however much it's gonna be, from $80
to price one $745, price two $688.
And I ain't gonna lie, man.
And it's the devil.
So I was listening to a Jim Jones song, right? I'm just saying. He said on that song, I think it's I'm Outside. He said, I'm not a label whore, right? So just imagine that the people that may buy that shoe prior to the shoe being $80 and buy it just because it got Balenciaga name on it, does that make them a label whore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know when the last time somebody wore Pumas, especially that style.
Yeah.
They have better styles of Pumas. That's not the style they should have chose to be $745.
And then the moral of this story would be, don't be a label whore.
It's the devil.
And that too. So what else we got, B?
Nelly.
Nelly. I almost said Nelly.
Andale.
But Nelly and what's his girl name?
Nelly and Ashanti, his wife, which I knew they didn't get married. I didn't know they had got married, but I found out they did.
I didn't know that either.
They have a TV show on Peacock.
You watched this shit, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it's called Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, something around that,
them terms.
Whatever. And they talk about them when they started redating. And it all stemmed from the verses, when they had the verses or whatever, and she was on there and he was there. Okay. So it was the verses, Murder Inc. versus.
I didn't see that shit, but
I didn't see it either, but I don't know who Murder Inc. was going against.
Maybe it might have just been Ashanti and whoever she was going against.
No, it was Murder Inc. And they were going against whoever.
Oh, and she was a part. Oh,
because she had so many songs. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you know how you had like the Eve versus what's that one girl?
Huh?
Nan from Trina. And them had a versus. Then you had Dipset versus the Lox.
But you saying Murder Inc. was going against who though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I didn't know they did all that. But before we get off into that, because No, B.
No. I'm just having it on a standby. I'm not going to talk about it. Yet.
So Nelly and what's that girl name again? Ashanti. I guess about to have a baby, right? Or
they did have a baby already.
Oh, so he was pretty much just explaining about like what he's not going to be doing and what he's going to be doing while the baby's here or some shit, or once the baby get here, or with the baby. Let me show y'all a video. I'm just fucking rambling and shit.
Talk. I think it'll be fine.
It's just the baby. It's a lot.
Well, listen, it's all you. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't got nothing for him.
Absolutely not. I know.
until he can say, I'm hungry, until he can say, I need to use the bathroom. It's gonna be a lot in your lap. But as soon as he started walking, I said, enjoy. Because as soon as he get to walking and talking, he with the crew.
Back at the restaurant, Ashanti asked Nelly a serious question.
I'm trying to understand, how is it that you just sleep through when he starts crying?
Do y'all really be up at night? I heard about it.
You know what? It's absolutely ridiculous that you'll still be dead asleep and he'll be mad loud.
But I don't even hear y'all, man.
That's ridiculous.
You know, it's a gift, I guess.
Why is that a gift?
I'm blessed with that tune out.
No, that means get up. It's your turn to change him.
I'm gonna take you back to this conversation we had. Before you kicked me under the table, I said, baby, I give you the world. I just ain't changing no diaper.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So could you agree with that?
I think that, because I watched the whole season, I think they made it worse than what it actually is, because it wasn't like that. She didn't look upset or anything or frustrated. It just looked like an open dialogue. I mean, because she breastfeeding, the baby already attached to her, so she's going to have to get up because she has to feed him. Mm-hmm. I hear people say, like, I had a boss that had just had a baby. And he was like, the wife was like, what's the point of both of us getting up? You can't do nothing for the baby. Mm-hmm. It's all me. Now, do I think he was like absolutely serious? I'm not doing it at all. No. But majority of the workload is going to be on her.
In the beginning stages, yes.
Yes.
So it's like, why I need to get up and change diapers.
And even when he made the comment about, you know, holler at me when he get older, he didn't say that to her. He was saying it to his crew. Mm-hmm. So it's not like he was just saying it to her face. So I think they made the...
But he probably did say that some point in time.
They probably had a conversation in the beginning before they even had kids, like, you know. And then a lot of guys don't like to deal with babies when they're so tiny.
No. But you
need to, like, which they do, but you know.
I get the part of when the child is a baby, an infant, and I understand the part of, like, you know, the father holding the baby in the beginning a little bit, that skin to skin contact, if you want to do all that.
Yeah, for sure.
But anything after that, no. I don't need to be involved at this point in time, because the child needs more nurturing right now, because you're going to be the one that, well, I would want the breastfeeding shit. I wouldn't want that formula. So, and, you know, that's going to be your whole thing for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, you know, fuck I need to get up for.
Of course, it's like, of course, as a father, you got to step in and help, but it's mainly more so on the mother, because you got the food, you got that. The baby, they want their mother.
Yeah. And I definitely agree. Once the boy get to walking and talking, oh yeah, I got him now. Because this is where the father steps in. You done done all the nurturing, this is and that and third from, let's just say, I think about 3, 4, 5, 6 is my time.
Before that, but I'm saying, like, more so,
once
like,
they get to walking and talking, it's definitely.
I'm thinking more so once that baby get to holding his head up and be on the swivel and can walk and tell you what you want. Yeah, I think it'd be different.
So how old baby start walking? About 2?
1.
But he can't talk, so I ain't got time for really.
It depends on the kids.
But I can definitely do some stuff with you. But
yeah, like you're less fragile when you're this little itty bitty baby in this man's hand.
Once you talking and walking. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
You can tell me what you want, because the mother gonna know. The father will too. The mother gonna know signs of you somebody, and I know your ass wants some juice or some shit like that.
But these are like those stages when they get older, is definitely when the father needs to be involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at this point now, I'm teaching him how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching him how to be a young man, and then I'm teaching him how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So.
But
all
again,
that nurturing stuff, that's all on the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Again, they still made the clip worse than what it was, and
I don't think it was that bad. You thought it was bad?
I mean, the parts that they put in, yeah.
Really?
Because Ashanti didn't laugh or smile or anything. She looked like she was frustrated and overwhelmed, which she could have been. But I'm saying over that, when I watched the show from beginning to end, it didn't give that because she already knows. He was like, you kicked me out the room, basically. Like, you all, which is naturally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was a good show.
I ain't watch it, but
wish they had more episodes. They only had 6.
I definitely agree with him what he said, and yeah, I'm on board with both. Well, I'm on board with him.
Yeah.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense for the father to start taking over as the young men get older, just like the mother would take over a lot more once a young daughter start getting older, because you can raise a daughter. I can't. I can raise a man. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You see what I'm saying? But all that nurturing shit, that's all your shit. Yeah. I might do a bottle here and there if you, what's that shit? Pump out the titty milk.
You do it. I'm saying, like a father, you're gonna do everything throughout the day and stuff like that to help out
as
raising your kids. But when it's in the nighttime, more so falls on the mother.
Yeah, don't wake me up. Ain't got time for that.
Anywho,
but shout out to them though, man. All the shit they got going on.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's talk about another son. Ooh. But that son is behind bars. We were talking about Nelly and Ashanti and how, him helping out with their baby boy KK. Remy Ma's son is in jail for with murder charges.
I didn't know that. I didn't. I just know that there was
the video of what you seen outside the courthouse.
I ain't know all that shit. Also, you kind of got some more detailed shit.
Yeah. So, all right. It says Remy Ma's 23-year-old son is charged with the 2021 fatal shooting of a man in Queens on Wednesday. So it says his name is Jason Scott and another man, Richard, were nabbed on first-degree murder charges 3 years after 43-year-old Darius, don't know how to say his name, was gunned down in broad daylight.
So this whole what's name was because she was going to court for her son.
Yes, and it is supposed to have been her arguing with the victim's family.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it said the victim was black. Oh, we ain't gonna read that part. Good Lord.
What happened?
It said the victim was blasted in the head and chest when the shooting broke out at an intersection in 148th Street and Rockway in Springfield Gardens back in June of 2021. I was just taken back by the blasted part.
Oh.
That was a bit much. Yeah, but it said just 8 months before the shooting, he was among a dozen indicted by the New York attorney, the victim, by the New York attorney as part of a large-scale drug trafficking Operation Heatwave was their name. You're talking about that rapper still?
So the whole point of that was... I'm thinking like it was just a random chick.
No. So the whole point of that was, I guess they might have had a hearing or something like that, and Remy was there to support her son, and the family must have been out there, and words were probably exchanged.
I heard she went to jail.
I seen her locked up.
Yeah, Remy Ma went to jail.
Yeah.
So it was a big argument outside the
courthouse. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. If you can find the video.
I think I got one of that.
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly?
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly?
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't.
No makeup.
But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch Remy, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this fucking lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, bitch, nobody did nothing to you, you fucking gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, bitch, we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back, bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not fucking tough. Like, bitch is mad pussy. Like,
yeah, that shit crazy.
Yes, sir.
Do you think if that wasn't Remy Ma, it'd be what she doing right now? Like, say if it wasn't Remy Ma, who she is, you think she'd be doing what she doing?
I mean, she'll probably still be doing it, but who gonna really care about it? Because it's not a celebrity.
Yeah, I feel that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Who's gonna care?
Yeah.
Besides the families.
Yeah, that's that was kind of wild that I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that, really, to be honest with you. I don't think, I mean, I do feel fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, that happened to her, her pops or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't know the whole story or why this and
no. Yeah,
all that
it's still an ongoing thing. He was just recently charged, and this happened in 2021. So, gonna be a nice little, and it's him with somebody else. So it's definitely gonna be a trial.
Yeah. She said, let's go around the corner. Like, if I go around the corner, I'm still gonna go to jail around the corner.
Listen, your chances of going to jail around the corner sooner than around the front is a lot different.
It's still outside the courthouse, regardless if it's around the corner or not. But yeah, I mean, I wanna on both sides. I think that was kind of stupid on both sides to me. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say anything to her.
No.
And if I'm Remy, I wouldn't say nothing to her. I'll just walk into the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go support your son. And people let words hurt them like a motherfucker. Just because somebody say something to you does not mean you got to react to whatever it is they said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why people, I'm pretty sure we have all heard this in our, however long you've been on this earth, somebody elder or older has told you sticks and stones may break your bones, but words should never hurt you. But for some reason, it seems like we get
the words hurt.
Words, I mean, it's nothing wrong with it.
I know, I'm saying them words hurt.
They can hurt, but that don't mean you have to react to what she's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe the shorty said something to her because she felt like she was ice grilling or whatever the case. Mm-hmm. And the young lady might have said some words, and then after that, now we back and forth saying shit and recording shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going inside the courthouse, lady. I ain't got time to be worried about.
Either I'm gonna come inside or I'm leaving. Either way I go, I don't need to be here with you.
Yeah, I'm not about to be sitting here recording you and going back and forth with you for what?
Yeah, because Remy Ma got more to lose than who this lady is. We have no idea who she is.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to go around the corner with you. I'm not about to sit here arguing with you. If you think I'm ice grilling you, my bad, I apologize, and I'm going about my business.
Pull my car up to the front. Yeah, motherfucker, let me go.
So I'm not, but for some reason, man, we let words really get to us and really hurt our feelings.
We gotta have the last word.
We just get so into our feelings that it's ridiculous that, you can, I mean, it's easy to say that shit right now, but you cannot let words affect you to get you out of your square. To now you're acting different from what you would normally act because somebody said something to you and it hurt your feelings so much to now I'm in a wholly different realm now. I'm not even on point no more. I'm just off the rocker, so I'm willing to crash out, do whatever and say whatever. And like, my nigga, we need to stop being so goddamn soft. And I mean, I get it. Words do hurt, but at the same time, it don't hurt me enough to where I'm bleeding. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stabbed. I ain't shot. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? My feelings may be hurt, but physically, I'm good. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So walk away, motherfucker.
Yep.
But anyway, man, let's get into these old bitches. It's cooked out here, man.
Listen, while we on the spirit of the court cases, I was gonna go to the Diddy trial.
Oh, okay,
and we can end it with the cook.
Okay, go ahead. That's cool.
All right. So we all know Diddy had his verdict sometime this week.
Right.
And it said that Sean Diddy Combs was acquitted of the most serious charges, including racketeering. Racketeering.
Racketeering, or was it racketeering?
Racketeering. What the fuck?
All right, you be correcting me on
racketeering, whatever. In sex trafficking, but he was convicted on the 2 lesser charges. And those were, he was found guilty of transportation and engaging in prostitution.
You can't. Well, shut up. I thought you can get prostitutes, right?
No, prostitutes.
But escorts, those ain't prostitutes, are they?
Yes, and it's still illegal.
I thought you can get escorts and shit like that.
No.
Ain't it like a real service where you can buy escorts and it's okay?
Yeah. I mean, it's not okay, but if you don't get caught, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's popping in Vegas. They got escorts and all that other stuff.
So
everywhere.
only in Vegas you could do that.
You can't even do it in Vegas, but it's more common.
So what about like I don't want to get off, but go ahead.
I'm interested.
So I'm trying to figure out. I thought escorts was okay. Like it's not.
That's the
illegal.
same thing. You're still a prostitute, yeah. You still selling your body for some type of money.
So why they got like well, that's in a different, yeah. I don't know, man. Go ahead. Maybe I'm tripping.
Okay. Yeah, it said he was convicted of 2. He was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation and engaging in prostitution. Let's see. Each of those sentences could carry 10 years in prison. Although sentencing guidelines may suggest a lesser maximum of approximately 5.5 years.
Oh, he probably gonna do like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
If that.
So yeah, he was also denied bail because, he was scared he was gonna go do stuff to witnesses and all that other stuff, or probably jump bail. But yeah, he was convicted on the 2 charges, and he is not set to be sentenced into October.
I mean, hey man, that was a crazy trial from those who did pay attention to it, but for the most part, the nigga was just doing freak nasty. Now, what he did do that was wrong was that he did abuse old girl.
Yeah, we seen the elevator scene.
Yeah, so that was some shit he did do.
Yeah.
But everything else for like the sex stuff, that was all shit that they was participating in and doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she was and shit, not just her, shit. It seemed like everybody that was
multiple women.
Yeah, they was all involved in these sex parties and
one of them said that they kept doing it because they want to mess up their monthly allowance.
Yeah, so these motherfuckers, they was all down for this old, kinky, freak, nasty sex.
You wasn't crying when you was buying that Birkin bag.
Yeah, so. And then it was one part where, what's the girl name? The girl that was dating Diddy. She left Diddy and went to the white boy. The white boy, she took, she stayed with him, whatever the case, or got with him. She was done with Diddy. But then at the same time, she was still texting Diddy and then went back to Diddy to do another damn party.
Listen, sometimes it's hard to walk away.
Hey, I don't know like how my man's still with her.
We know. We not gonna go down that rabbit hole. How you still with that girl? We know. You vented in multiple episodes about why her husband still with her.
That's crazy though, right?
That's just saying like you don't know why porn stars have marriages.
But I think most porn stars are married to majority of the time people in that industry that does what they do.
I've seen a few where it be regular folks.
But that's a very small few, and that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it don't work. It might last a year or two and they done. But in his case, if knowing that she left him to come be with me and then was texting him and left me to go back to him, that should tell you right there that she ain't a victim. She was down with this shit. She was down for the cost.
She got her payout. So whatever reason, he felt like she was just a witness of what had happened to her. The case wasn't solely around her. She filed her lawsuit and won for an undisclosed amount because he settled. Yeah. So her case was just
I wonder why did he settle
fuel to the fire. I don't know.
I think I would have not settled. And I think he settled because he didn't want all that freak shit to get out.
And he set up because they had the scene of him.
You know they showed the jury the sex tapes.
Yeah, I heard.
That's crazy, right? Just imagine them watching this shit like. This shit is like a whole bunch of participation going on in this motherfucker.
Listen, he set up for her ahead of time, and you know the case wasn't around her.
Everybody got a trophy, and that bitch, you get a trophy. You get a trophy. There's a whole bunch of participation going around this bitch.
Listen. She got her coins. Now, if there was anybody else that was trying to sue to get anything, they should have did it a little sooner because he set up with her real quick.
Yeah,
and she was only there as a witness.
Just think about that shit. I mean, the what's her name part. I don't know how many times he may have abused her for like physically hitting her or whatever the case. Cause we seen the elevator shit. Mm-hmm. That was the only thing we seen though. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I feel like once you start, it happens more.
Everything else, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think she was a victim. I think the whole sex stuff and all that shit like that. I think she was just down with that shit. And I think after a while, she just kind of like, you know what? I don't want to do this shit no more. I want to kind of be regular and be with my regular white man and, you know, settle on down or get with somebody. I don't even want to say white man. Just somebody that's going to take me back and deal with the shit my past that I have done. You know what I'm saying? So let me find me a sucker that's
not a sucker.
Yeah, because he's a sucker. You know, I hear a lot of, well, in the past, I don't know about now, but a lot of women was calling him a hero for taking her back and all this other dumb shit.
Yeah, they married with 3 kids.
All this other dumb shit that women be saying about this man, about him being a hero and he took her back. Oh, they just stupid.
Listen.
Ain't no way in hell this dude should be back with her. That shit just crazy.
All the women gonna hate you.
I don't give a fuck about them. I'm just saying, man, that shit crazy as hell. That's just ass. She found her a sucker. That's all she did. She found
her a new life partner, and they have 3 children together.
Yeah, a new life sucker to settle down with and take her back for taking all this dick and ass to the face and getting peed on and shit. I mean, I am sorry that she did go through some of the shit she went through. But not that sex stuff though. I think she was a participation partner in that shit. Everything else like first, like the physical abuse, you know what I'm saying? That she might have that she may have or may have not went through. I really don't know. I mean, I know what I seen that one thing.
Yeah, we don't know what happened behind.
Rather than that, though, I only can speak on that one incident that I know of because I seen it. But rather than that, though, she told the whole story about getting peed and shitted on or whatever. Well, not shitted, but peed on, all that stuff like that. So
yeah,
and catching all these other sexual transmitted diseases and shit.
I'm sorry, they have 2 children, but she been married to this man since 2019.
Yeah, and left that nigga to go fuck Diddy the metaphor.
Well, listen, he took it back. So I mean, hello.
He a sucker.
You don't know what he might say. This girl about to get this settlement. I'm gonna play my role. I'm gonna divorce her ass and ask for alimony. Who knows?
That could be a play. I mean, it's a sucker play, but it's a play, I guess. But anyway, man. Hey, look. So. I know it's something else I wanted to talk about, but we gonna
yeah, because I want to drop these baby.
We gonna get into this last. What was the last jump?
Paul Pierce.
Oh yeah. About these old chicks and shit.
Let him cook.
We're gonna hop straight into this video. Let's get to it.
Paul Anthony, the truth, Pierce, and I got something to say.
What do you have to say, sir?
I'm just tired of these females who cooked after 30. I'm going to say it like that. Cooked.
Okay, so you're personally attacking me, so I would like to know.
How am I attacking you?
Because I'm after 30.
I just want to say real quick, why would she say that he's personally attacking her? Now, if I said that, like, yo, I'm tired of all these females, blah, blah, they cooked after 30. How do you take that personally?
A hit dog gonna holler.
Okay, that's all. I'm cool with that. I'll take that.
So I'm cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you definitely. I didn't know he was gonna say yeah. Yeah.
Listen.
I'm crying.
Yes, dog. Listen, dog. Guys is over here like, yo, prime is 25 to 30. Let's keep it 100.
But let me say this. I hear exactly what you're saying, right? I've heard it before. People have said it. Women age like milk, men age like fine wine. I've heard it 1,000 times, right? For me personally, I'm gonna say this. Maybe I am cooked, but you know what? I'm cooked and it tastes delicious because I was not given what I needed to give when I was in my 20s. I didn't know my body. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to fuck. I didn't know how to suck. I didn't know how to throw it back. Now I could do all of those things plus more. I understand who I am as a woman.
I want to pause. So, you know how when dudes say they want a virgin, you rarely had that, right? You don't really get too many of those, right? So let's just imagine her saying all the shit that she learned how to do, right? So you learn how to do that on multiple dicks, evidently. You didn't learn how to do that just on one dick. You learn how to do that shit on multiple dicks.
Experience.
Multiple dicks. Okay. So that's
you say multiple, I'll say experience.
It means the same thing.
I know.
So anyway, you trying to make it sound so lighthearted and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because you about to come in.
Because I definitely am. But anyway, she's saying this shit like, just imagine if she would have not did none of those things, found that dude before she turned 30 or whatever the case, and found the dude that was really for her. Now, you know, he can teach you what he wants. I don't want to know. A man don't want to know some shit that you did to another nigga before. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, bitch, you learn how you know how to do that.
Don't tell him how you did it.
You ain't gotta tell me how you did. I just know for a fact that you're doing another move from another dick that you was on before.
Maybe they seen a real good porn.
You're a damn lie. Women don't even watch porn like that.
My emotional maturity is here. And at the end of the day, I know that it feels like there's women.
And we don't give a fuck about your emotional. What's the fuck she say?
Emotional maturity.
We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Who are jaded because they've been with so many men and now they're cooked. I understand that perspective. But personally, for me, I feel so into my bag as a 30-year-old because.
That's crazy.
And then after 34, 35, man, think about this. When I cook some food, all right, it's cooked, right? Now I ate some, then it's leftovers. Then I put it in the refrigerator. After so many days, you got to throw it out. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Like, how long do Thanksgiving food last after Thanksgiving?
2 days.
How many days we giving it? 3? Then you throw it out.
3 at the most, but 2.
So that means if you cooked at 30, 35, we got to throw it out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But listen, I will say this. This is for the man who's looking for a relationship. This is for a man who's looking for kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like cooked food.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store.
Personally, I don't got time to season nothing. Like, give it to me already prepared. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean?
I just feel like
I'm good with cooked food.
I feel like, you know what?
Don't feel that way.
She hurt.
Listen,
No,
you got a market.
No, I'm gonna keep it so real with you right now when I say this. I have no lack of people who want me. Like, it's not given that. So I don't feel.
What do you mean want you?
It's not just
That's
sexually.
2 different things.
No, it's not just sexually. I don't care what no one says. It's not just sexually.
Be with you?
Yes. People love me, adore me, my vibe, my energy,
Every
glow.
dude want to be with a girl when they see him.
No. You can have that argument you want. I know I'm a hot commodity. Fight me if you want to.
Why you single?
Because you don't know that I'm single. I'm actually not available. Thank you very much.
Word, this is recent.
And I think she capping on that shit
the
too.
last
In
episode
season
we
1,
did,
you was acting funny.
I might have been acting funny, but yeah, I'm not available. And guess what? I have, at the end of the day, me personally,
She look like she
I
lying,
don't
don't she?
feel like I've never operated from a place of desperation. That's never been my story. That's never been my life.
He think you cooked?
Yeah.
She's stupid. All that to say you still cooked.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yeah. Women at 30 is cooked. And I think she did. Well, she said she cooks, so she knows.
She knows she cooks.
And when women say a man want them, they want to fuck. I don't think majority of the time niggas ain't looking for for a relationship off top like that. No. So I was looking at a video earlier, and a young lady was saying saying how she was dressed, this and then third, and all the other bullshit, right? So that kind of reminded me what she was saying, like how niggas want her. Yeah, they do want you, but their initial reaction or their initial initial cover of that book they're looking at is, I want to fuck.
So it's like every woman is wanted, but are they kept?
No, every woman, they like what that shit when people go fishing, they catch them and throw their ass right back.
Yeah. Just depends. You might not get thrown back that night. You might not get thrown back in 2 months, but
you getting thrown back.
You gonna go back
for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, just because you believe a man wants you, women, most men want you for sex off top at the beginning. And a lot of women say, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta don't judge a book by its cover, which is true. But women do the exact same thing. Women women judge men by the cover of the book. Men do the exact same thing. So when women say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, you should read the book first. But bitch, all I can do is read the cover first. I can't read anything else but the cover until we get into any more, in-depth conversations and this isn't and third.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And, I'm only really trying to read a few chapters just so I can fuck. And then after that, we can read more chapters of this book and see if I even fucking like it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if this book is going to provide me any value by reading this book. Because I don't want to just read a book and it was just a book that ain't teach me shit. All they did was lay it on his back and fuck. It didn't give me anything back, so I learned something. Or it can help me evolve myself or evolve in, whatever it is I'm doing. So that means when I'm saying evolve, that means you helping me evolve or you helping me with little things that I may need. So let's say I'm already at 100% and you boost me to 110. And that's because you that other 10%, you helping do little things that I may need help doing or I just didn't acknowledge. And I'm like, oh, damn, bet. She doing shit off rip. I ain't even think I really need it, but I really needed that. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
You could be a bad book, nigga, and just get tossed back, or you can be a great book that actually learns some shit. You know
yep.
So niggas judge books off their cover just like women do. So it is what it is. But anything else, B?
No, sir. Let them cook. I just can't stop singing that song in my head. Glorilla, let them cook.
Yeah, so we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know, type into the what's that shit called? Like and subscribe, I meant to say.
Yeah.
But as always, we said we're here on this side of the internet.
Be safe, be honest, be real.
100. Peace.